Rumor has it we might be getting our first little bit of Halloween Ends marketing soon. Let's get into this.
What's your favorite scary movie? Amen.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing now.
Oh, Lord on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're talking about the Halloween Ends trailer, when we're probably going to be getting this, and maybe we might be getting some kind of teaser trailer real soon, way sooner than you might have expected. So before I get into all this, I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe for more horror content if you're new here. I would greatly appreciate it. So, getting into this. CinemaCon is coming real soon on the 25th of this month, and it's been rumored heavily that we might be getting some bit of Halloween Ends marketing. It's been teased by a few people a part of the project, and a lot of people have been speculating, okay, yeah, this could be something here. We might be getting like a teaser trailer or something along those lines. Now, something I want to comment on specifically about that is they gotta do better than what happened during the Halloween Kills marketing. Now, there's a few things of why I don't like the marketing for Halloween Kills. I didn't care for it because they gave way too much away, first and foremost. The big thing, they spoiled the firefighters getting murdered, which was like, that was such a cool aspect of that movie to me. I was not excited, like I theorized that like beforehand. I was like, how cool would it be for Michael Myers to walk out of this fire and then just start like hacking up people with a fire axe or something along those lines? How sweet would that be? And then in the set pictures that were released, and I can't remember which trailer it was, maybe the first or like one of the second ones, we get to see that scene basically in full. It's one of the coolest scenes of the whole movie. They show us that. That was upsetting, but then the worst thing, the most egregious thing about the marketing, where it was just way too much, was showing us the flashback scenes, which was also one of the coolest things about Halloween Kills. You spoil that in the final trailer. That sucked. That really sucked that they would show that, they would put that out there. And I kind of understand where they're coming from, because this movie was supposed to come out in 2020. Halloween Kills, that is. And it was supposed to come out in 2020, and they thought like we might have lost people because there was such a long delay. We had people on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, like social media across the board, complaining about the film being delayed, and people were worried it was going to get delayed again. People thought it wasn't going to come out last October, but it did, and I think for the most part people really liked it. It was still very successful at the box office, nowhere near as successful as Halloween 2018, but that's for a variety of reasons, not just because of the pandemic. It was also because this was the first Halloween movie to go straight to streaming, as well as being released in theaters on top of that. So there's a few factors into why Halloween Kills wasn't as successful as the last movie: experimental marketing and experimental releases, things we're playing around with nowadays by also dropping things straight to streaming the day they come out in theaters. I don't necessarily know if I agree with that as of right now. I think in some cases it's a positive, in some cases it's not. It's kind of just it's a mixed bag, I would say. It's not one thing or the other. I have mixed feelings on releasing things on streaming services as well as in theaters at the same time, but the Halloween Ends marketing needs to completely avoid this and needs to make sure that nothing gets spoiled, because I'm already hearing rumors that things are getting spoiled about Halloween Ends over on like Reddit or something. I will not report on that, once again, just to make that absolutely crystal clear. I will not report on a leak. I'm not interested in that. I am just as big of a fan of these movies as the people who watch these videos, so I really don't want to have the movie spoiled for me. I wouldn't even see the point of seeing Halloween Ends if I read the entire script. What would even be the point at that point? The reason I have that argument is because if you read a script before you've seen a movie, it's kind of like reading a book. You imagine things in your mind. They look a certain way, and then when you go and you watch the movie, it's not the same. So you're immediately going to, whatever the movie is, no matter what, it's not going to be as good as how it was in your head, so you're going to hate it. You're going to like it's going to decrease in value because of that. I just don't see the point in looking up leaks. I understand the temptation because you're excited about wanting to see Halloween Ends, but I would just avoid that at all costs. And I would, once again, another thing I want to reiterate, just because my name's KillJoy Jake doesn't mean I'm a real Killjoy. I will not spoil things on this page for you, I promise. But with the Halloween Ends marketing, they have to do better. Don't give us spoilers like that. This is the one movie in the franchise I really don't want to have spoiled for me. I really enjoyed a lot of the shocks and surprises in Halloween Kills, and for the most part, I thought it was a really fun fun sequel. It's not the best Halloween movie, but not by far, but it's a good film. It's enjoyable. I had a good time watching it, and I'm really hoping Halloween Ends has a much more of a consistent plot. That was a big thing that I felt like was missing in Halloween Kills, that was kind of all over the place. Like I said, though, it's kind of hard to not enjoy that film as a Halloween fan. There was so many different aspects of it that was just so fun. Like, in all the surprises, the flashbacks to the 70s, all the murder, the kills in that movie. It really lived up to the name, The Kills. I mean, oh my God, Michael Myers has one of the most brutal outing yet, actually. It's his highest body count, and honestly, maybe some of my favorite Michael kills of the entire franchise. So it's kind of hard to not like Halloween Kills from my eyes. I really enjoyed it for the most part, but I just wish a lot of those surprises weren't spoiled. There was a lot of good things that happened in that film that would have been great setup if I had no knowledge of them prior. It makes the punches bigger. That's the big thing. That's what I want from Halloween Ends. I want the ending to be a big punch, whatever it is. I'm kind of in the boat. I know some people don't really want to see Laurie die again, or without Michael dying. And like if Michael killed Laurie, some people would be upset. Of course, that's something. For me, I'm there for the shock. Like, I am not that attached to certain characters. I just kind of want to see something shocking and crazy happen, unfold on screen. Personally, that's just my opinion. If Laurie gets killed by Michael at the end and it's like kind of like, oh, well, this is just resurrection again. As long as Laurie doesn't die in the opening scene, that would suck. It's all about timing. It's all about timing and execution. If Laurie dies at the ending and Michael lives to see another day and it's not really the end of Halloween, then yeah, that's maybe not the best ending. That's not how, like, I would write it, I'm sure not how a lot of Halloween fans would write it, but I really think whatever this ending is, I'm just hoping it's shocking, it's powerful, it's something that really does actually end this timeline so we can start fresh in like 5+ years when Blumhouse probably decides to do something else with the IP. So hopefully the marketing this time around doesn't give it too much away and it's fun. It gets us excited. We've cemented Halloween fans to come see this thing in October. You don't need to give us too much with the marketing now. You don't, Blumhouse. You really don't. It's all good. Or Universal, who's ever distributing the movie. You have Halloween fans who are definitely going to see this thing come October. You really don't even need to throw out that much in the trailer. Like, give us a teaser and maybe a full-length trailer later on in the year, like late summer. That's all you need to give us. I'm gonna be totally honest. Give us some cool posters, give us some fun promotional things, maybe like some interviews, but don't show us too much from the film, please. I'm begging you. Don't spoil this, what is going to be probably a pretty damn good surprise. So I'm very excited to see what David Gordon Green and the entire team behind the new Halloween films have in store for us this October. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for the film? Are you excited to see something, maybe, possibly, at CinemaCon? Just a rumor. Once again, want to clarify that. But hopefully something. Fingers crossed. Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this new Halloween Ends update. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. I'll be doing bigger updates on Halloween Ends, hopefully sometime in the future. Hopefully the last week of April, baby. Hopefully we got something big. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to support this channel even further, make sure to click the link in the description for my Patreon or join my channel membership. They're exactly the same thing, so don't feel compelled to do both. Thank you guys so much for watching this video again, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.